Welcome to Reinvention Tuesdays. Thank you for tuning in for another week of motivation, inspiration. We're going to bring everything we can in our weekly videos. We call it Reinvention Tuesdays because we try to reinvent your mindset, change the way you think about things, change your concepts, right? Change your perspective on life. Okay, so last week we had a video titled How Bad Do You Want It? You can go YouTube the video, check it out, get the knowledge about what we're talking about. How bad do you want it, right? How bad do you want it? What sacrifices will you make to get to the goal line and score, right? What are your desires? What are your visions? How are you going to accomplish those things? So this week, we're going to be talking about the shot clock. But before we get started, without further ado, last week was a bittersweet week for the organization. One of our board of directors died. Brother Linwood Edwards, he's my fraternity brother of Alpha Phi Fraternity Incorporated. He's also my godfather, right? So it was a rough week. We had a death. We also experienced a sweetness in the week. We was inspiring future generations. So we did a presentation on STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math, right? So we was helping the kids, middle school kids, inspiring them through science, technology, engineering, and math. You can YouTube that video as well. It's titled Hooking Up With Your STEM. Going back to my godfather, one thing we decided to do today, we're going to create a scholarship fund in honor of his name, in honor of his legacy. At his funeral, they titled his legacy, A Man of Integrity, right? So that's going back and linking to our videos. Don't lose sight of the mission. How bad do you want it? And this week, the shot clock. What will be your legacy? What is your integrity? What do you stand for? When people think about you, when they say your name, what is it that you stand for? What are the things that make you up? What are your compositions, right? What is your heart? What is your mind? What do you think about daily? When you walk in the streets, when you go into your job, do they say you're a hard worker? Do they say, oh, I know I can count on him to get the job done, or I can count on her to get the job done? So this week, the shot clock, what does that mean? All right, we got the theory from the NBA. The NBA was founded June 1st, 1946 in New York City. The NBA, when it first started, did not have a shot clock. Nowadays, you see NBA basketball games, they have shot clocks. They have shot clocks which mitigate and regulate the game. Right? So the shot clock, the purpose of it was the NBA teams would prolong the game. They would prolong the game. If a team scored 20 points more than the other team, they would just hold the ball and prolong the game. Right? They'll just prolong the game. What's the purpose of the shot clock? The shot clock put a structured process in place where it's more control. The team can't hold the ball much longer. They can't hold the ball for a long extended period of time. So they create the 24-second shot clock. So how does that correlate to life? Sometimes we prolong our dreams. The shot clock is steady ticking. It's ticking. And the NBA has 24 seconds. What's the shot clock in life? You have 24 hours, right? 24 hours, 7 days a week. What are you doing within those 24 hours, seven days a week, right? That's your shot clock. Are you prolonging your dreams? Are you dormanting your dreams? Are you dormanting your visions? What is your visions? Do you understand your destiny? Do you understand you're destined for greatness? Right? Last week, the movie of the weekend was Aquila and the Bee. Aquila and the Bee. In that movie, they talk about a dream. She didn't allow her environment to dictate where she was going. She didn't allow her environment to dictate her destination. Do you allow your environment to dictate your destination? Are you tired of that job? Are you tired of the situation at school? Are you tapping out? I don't want it anymore, right? The shot clock's steady ticking. It's 24 seconds in the NBA, 24 hours, 7 days, right? What is your shot clock? Is it steady ticking on your life? So the NBA put in the shot clock because the fans were disappointed. The games were prolonged. The fans were disappointed. They didn't want to come to the games anymore. So they had to put a shot clock in place. So the thing with the shot clock is, right, a lot of times in life we think we don't have another chance. We don't think we have another chance, so we decide to tap out. We decide to tap out. But in the NBA, they created a shot clock, whereas if the ball hit the rim, catch this, if the ball hits the rim, the shot clock resets. So what I'm telling you is you have a chance. You can reset your shot clock. But the thing that you don't want to happen is you don't want the shot clock to tick out. You don't want it to go off, because if the shot clock goes off, that's it. That's it, right? Then all you have to rely on is people to say what your legacy is. You want to leave something behind. So while the shot clock is still ticking, what is your legacy? What is your legacy, right? So think about this too. Chance. What is chance? Chance are opportunities. Are you ready for that opportunity? Are you ready for that promotion at the job? Are you complaining about your current situation? Or are you doing the best for the moment that you have now? If you prepare for your next job and perform well in your current job, or perform well in your current situation and prepare for the next situation, you're ready for it, right? You're ready for your destination. You're ready for your destination. You're ready for your purpose, okay? So what other thing we want to leave you with? One other thing people concerned with is reputation. Reputation is an irrelevant paradox, right? Reputation is irrelevant because that's your past. Everybody got a past. Everybody has a past, right? Reputation is an irrelevant paradox. Everybody has a past. So don't worry about what you did yesterday, but develop your lessons learned. Develop your lessons learned in your job. Develop your lessons learned in your current situation, so you can improve, continuous improvement. Go YouTube that video. We did a video on that. Every day you're under construction. Steve Harvey said it. Every day you're under construction, right? So I'm gonna drop another theory on you. Progress. What is progress? Progress involves risk. It's a quote by Wilcox. Progress involves risk. You can't steal second base with your foot still on first base. Let me say it again. You can't steal second base with your foot still on first base. Think of the game of baseball, right? In the game of baseball, if you're standing on second base, your feet are on second base. You're not on first base any longer. So you cannot go back to first base if you want to steal second base. Okay? I don't know if you caught that. You can't go back to first base if you want to steal second base. Wilcox says there's no progress if you're trying to steal second base with your foot on first base. Okay? So think about that theory, right? Then there's another theory by Wayne Gretzy, a hockey player, one of the famous hockey players. You miss 100% of the shots that you do not take. The shot clock steady ticking. The shot clock steady ticking. Are you making progress? Are you taking advantage of those opportunities? Are you taking advantage of those opportunities? Wayne Gretzy said it. You miss 100% of the shots that you do not take. Are you taking a shot? Are you taking the risk? Are you taking a chance? Are you trying to steal second base? Right? What don't hurt you will not destroy you. What don't hurt you will not destroy you. Okay? Think about that. If you take a risk, if it don't hurt, it's not going to destroy you. You may get a bump and bruise here, but at least you're moving forward. At least you're making progress, because progress involves risk. You got to be willing to take risks. You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take, right? That's the opportunity, okay? The last thing is what we want to leave you with. I want you to think about this. I want you to think about it, right? We had a quote earlier today. It says, if you was a 401k plan, right? If you think about financial investments, if you have a job with a 401k plan, what would be your net worth? What would be your net worth, right? So if you go back and look at your life and you write down, get your book, write down what you did over your whole life. What are your milestones? What are your milestones? What have you accomplished? Okay, so I'm gonna leave you with this again. Wilcox says like this: there's no progress, right? Progress involves risk. You can't steal second base with your foot still on first base. All right, what don't hurt you will not destroy you. Your greatest battle will be your greatest triumph. I say that again. Your greatest battle will be your greatest triumph. Take a risk today before your shot clock ticks out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What will you do?